Welcome back. I'm Amanda Moxley. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how you can actually fill an event within 6 weeks with 30 to 60 to 80 people and make bank. And I'm going to tell you the quick backstory, but be sure to stay to the end because I'm going to give you the full play. I'm going to give you the juice that my clients who paid me $25,000 to coach with me are getting. Okay. So this all happened a couple years ago. I wanted to do an event. And I just woke up one day and I put on Facebook and I said, looking for speakers. And I got 90 applicants. So here's what you want to do. First thing is you're going to put a post out that says, looking for speakers. Then you are going to make an application. You have an application on Woofu, or you could use Jotform. And when you're looking for speakers, you want to look for people who share your target market. I call this your soul partners. So if you're a health coach, you would look for people who are photographers, fitness experts. You would think about soulmate, helping soulmates, branding, just whoever shares your target market. You want to partner with people who have your people. So you fill out a form and you get them to apply. Now in the application, it will say, hey, by the way, would you mind sharing this with your tribe? How many people do you think you could invite to this event? And they will tell you, oh, I could at least bring 10 people. I could at least bring 4 people or whatever. But you want to make sure that these are good partners who can bring people to your event. So what will happen is for those 90 people that say, yeah, I want to come speak, you send them the application. They get the application and you review the application and you make sure they are qualified to actually share the stage with you. Now, here's how you can actually make money and serve people, because when people pay, they pay attention. So what happens is each speaker can pay you, the host, because you're putting this whole thing together. They pay you anywhere between $97 and $297 to share the stage with you. That pays for your venue, your food, your giveaways, your team, maybe if you have a videographer, etc. Okay, you got that. Now, the next thing you want to do is have them write a contract. You have the contract, and the contract states that each person is liable to bring X amount of people at X price. So let's say, for example, you have 8 speakers and they each bring 8 people and everybody pays $100. So that's 800, and then 800 times 8. So you've just made 6,400 if I'm doing my math correctly. So this is what you do. And then what's in it for them? Well, in exchange, they get to share the stage with you. You get to promote, and they can make an offer. Now, their offer at your event is going to be a free offer. So they get to offer a strategy session, a free gift, a download of some sort. But they get in front of an audience, and they get in front of like 65 people instead of their small audience. And also when people are in person, they're going to be way more committed and connected and have that more intimacy with you. So they're going to get to know you, like you, and trust you way more than if it's a virtual event. Okay, so now you got to figure out, where's the venue? So you want to go, and you want to go around your town, and you want to ask people in your community if they can recommend a good space. So the story for me was, it was so synchronistic. So I put this out, I got 90 people who applied. And then I went to my daughter's soccer game, and I'm at the soccer game, and my intuition said, ask this other mom if she knows of a venue. She knew of a venue, and then the venue, I just followed the breadcrumbs. The venue said, oh yeah, we'll let you do this for free. So I even had a venue for free. So you have no idea, like, get creative, ask. But I would say for a one day, the most you would probably want to pay is perhaps $1,000, depending on the space. You also want to make sure your space is on brand and that it feels good and the space is set up properly. Now, you might want to get a stage. You might want to get a microphone or a couple of different mics. And you also might want to have a videographer. So here's the deal. You do it, you beat the drum, you get your 64 people there live, and then in the last week, you open it up to virtual spots. So now I had a client that did this. She had 65 people in a room. She opened it up, and I think she got another 20 people virtually. So this is what you can do. Now you can reach people all over the world, and you can sell the virtual. Now, I found that like when people do a 1-day event, if you're going to make an offer at the end, the offer could be for something that's a pretty easy yes. It's not this huge, gigantic, long commitment, because the people who spent the day with you, they may not be ready to marry you for the entire year. They might just want to do like a 5-week course, a 90-day course, and you can make an offer. And make bank by making an offer at the end of this. And this is how you do it. Now, let me tell you a couple other details. You're going to want to have some team to support you. So you're going to want to have an assistant who can help check people in and make sure your guests are really well taken care of, especially your speakers. You want your speakers really well taken care of. You want your guests really well taken care of. So you're going to want to get giveaways and gifts for your speakers. You're also going to want to have a photographer there. Because if you have a photographer there and you're taking all these branded photos of you hosting this event, people are going to want to look at that on your social media platforms. They're going to want to follow you. They're going to wish that they were there. So make sure you have a photographer. You can have a videographer and get a video of all those speakers on stage, and especially of you, and you can sell this product at a later date. You're going to want to get contracts in place so that your speakers can sign the contract, and the contract just says, hey, you have this speaking spot. It's for this time to this time. You have only 20 minutes or you only have 45 minutes. Do not go beyond that, because if you go beyond this, you're going to have to pay me. And you put in there, if you go beyond it, you owe me this much money. So you're going to have your assistant holding up signs so the speaker knows, oh my gosh, I only have 2 minutes left. Oh my gosh, I have 5 minutes left, or whatever, so that they are held accountable. There's nothing worse than when a speaker just goes rogue and just loses track of time, and you do not want to take people over the time that you said that they needed to be there. Now lunches, you can pay for the lunch for everyone, or you could have like a box lunch brought in. You can have a VIP upgrade where they get to have lunch with you. You could have an evening before where you have some big party, a little soiree before, where people come early and they get to have VIP dinner with you, or so on, VIP coffee in the morning, what have you. So I love this play. I think it's a really great way to build a community, connection, and currency, and cash in on that crowd. So I put together a free masterclass that walks you through. I even give you a really valuable guidebook that tells you all about your budget, how to find these soul partners, how to fill these events. So click below and you will get that. I believe it's Amanda Moxley, or it's wealthinaweekendmasterclass.com/join now. So watch that video. This is a training, walks you through step by step, and watch the next video. If you have any questions, let me know. This is Amanda Moxley cheering you on. I know you can do this. This is a really fun play. Just do it at the end of the year. So when I did it, I had the idea like November 30th, December 1st. I put it out there. We had the event December 30th, and it was called Activate 2023. And it was a huge activation to release 2022 and step in powerfully to 2023. Super fun. I've taught this to my clients and I hope you appreciate it. Give it a like and a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.